Live.
Frank Sepe at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym in Syosset. I'm here with IFBB Pro League Men's Physique Pro Anthony Scalza, and we're going to hit back today at the East Coast Mecca. So it's going to be a fly on the wall. I'm going to train with Anthony. He's going to put me through one of his back workouts. He's off season right now, so you can hold your comments about how he's not shredded. He will be.
Yeah, plan is, no show in mind, just something later on in the year, probably late summer, early fall, something around that.
So yeah, so then we can go back to this video later and see what he looked like now, and you know, as opposed to being on stage. But you're always in good shape. If you go to your Instagram, what's your Instagram?
It's Anthony_Scalza, SCALZA.
Yep, and you're gonna be able to catch his whole back workout on the Muscle Fitness YouTube, all the stories, and musclefitness.com as well. So I'm gonna go through this workout with him. Hopefully he won't kill me, and we're good to go. All right, where are we starting off with?
All right, so we're gonna start right here with the cable face pull, just kind of warm up upper back, and get some blood on those rear delts, traps, rhomboids, working a little scapular retraction. We're gonna do a few sets, keep the weight relatively light, just 15 to 20 reps here.
First, before the sweatshirt comes off, you gotta get a pump.
Of course. It is cold here, though, too, so that's right. Sweat going.
There you go. Full range of motion. Look at that. Elbows back.
Coming over.
Right there. All right, sir. Again, every weight stack is different. We talk about that in the barn with Don Celavino. So this one's not even numbered, so you don't even know how much weight we're using.
That'd be a good thing.
Yeah. Funny because when we trained back with Juan Morel and Lucky Libra, Andre Ferguson, they usually do rear delts last.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I like to do it. Most of the motions you're going to be doing, a lot of rowing today, so first thing you're going to do is work on that scapular retraction. So just kind of priming the back,
I think the last,
activating it, getting ready for that.
The last picture you posted on Instagram, the thing that pops out the most is your rear delt. Yeah. You're sitting there, you're like, wow, guys got good rear delt. Maybe because you should do them first.
Yeah, maybe that could be it.
Prioritize.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Bro.
What's the reps?
I'm keeping like 15 to 20 reps. Again, I'm not going crazy, not hitting failure with this. Just using it as a warm-up, trying to get some blood in that upper back. So even with these, rest period is relatively short, maybe 60 to 90 seconds. Just a few quick sets, and using it as a warm-up, really.
Can you take it off? Wait. No, take it off. I don't want this.
Take it off?
Got a nice high elbow drive here, working this whole upper back. Think about it, you want to pull the rope towards your forehead. You want to aim for that kind of eyebrow line.
I'll bring it to the East Coast Mecca logo.
There you go. Right to the top of the head.
Feel that. Definitely feel it.
A little warm.
How many pounds out are you now from normal for
like stage weight or? So last time I stepped on stage was a little over a year ago. It was the Chicago Pro 2020. It was about 190 on stage. Right now I'm about 210 to 212, ranging that much. right around there. So about 20 pounds. Well, plan is later this year to step on closer to 200. So, like I said, it'll be almost 2 years off. So, hopefully pack on a little bit of tissue on that side. That amount of time. Towards the goal anyway.
And then we'll have the winner's workout here. Archived in. Notice too how he tucks his chin in. That's interesting, you see? Bring it to the head. Good form, good body. Bad form, bad body. Elbows back, up. Excellent. You know, it's funny, like, I always say you learn something from everybody that you train with. And it's like I said, you're doing rear delts first. Some people do them at the end of their workout. But there's a rhyme and reason for everything. So if all of you say, that doesn't work, it works for him. So you have to try everything personally. Through trial and error, that's the only way that you're going to find out what works for you.
I mean, if you look at people too, you see the physiques, a lot of people are lacking rear delts.
Yeah,
they usually do them at the end. You kind of neglect them, they're tired at that point. So it's getting them done early on in the workout kind of negates that. You can be nice and fresh, just hitting them hard.
You're up, Sophia.
Hold the phone.
Good one. Absolutely. Next, we're going to go on to my bread and butter move. This is just going to be the hammer strength single arm row. So we'll head over there. A couple build-up sets. Get this heavy.
Always pack your Bev Francis here. This one?
Yeah, that's the first guy. We'll go there.
Now Anthony hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Pick up that 45, what does that feel like?
48 and a half, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It'll humble you real quick once you stack a few of these on.
That's what we always say too. People when they first came in the gym, people put 315 on the bench, it's really like 324.
Yeah.
330 is a big difference.
It is, yeah.
15 pounds.
Absolutely.
So we definitely feel it.
The way we're going to do these, again, we're going to go single arm. We're going to do the inside neutral grip. And as we pull back, we're going to really work on keeping our elbow tight to the body. This is going to be more of a lat bias though. So if you're going to go up here with a higher elbow drive, we're kind of making a T. It's going to be a lot more upper back focused. But again, we're going to grab neutral grip here. I always like to keep same foot up. That's really preference. As long as your chest is staying up against the pad, you're not twisting, rocking using your body. From here, again, so elbow stays nice and tight. Just driving that elbow back.
No herky-jerky moves, no body momentum, just straight up, right?
Yeah. The first few sets, gonna go light, just gonna kind of build up the weight so we get to a heavy, 12 rep range.
So funny, you have this machine, I think after 5 back workouts, everybody had their own spin on how to do this. Some people sit, some people stand, you know. How tall are you?
5'10".
The tall people, I'm 6'2", like, you know, like to stand. Yeah. I believe with Andre, I was sitting.
Probably, yeah. I've done this one. I actually let him do it a completely different way one day.
Yeah.
Kind of stood totally behind the seat, really pulled down, kind of finished way deep into your hip.
Honestly,
Different ways to hit it all.
one of the most informative back sessions I ever had. With Andre, he's just smart guy.
I trained with him not so long ago with your back.
Yeah, smart guy. I like this.
Weights ready.
Don't sit when you can stand. So you lose weight.
That's it.
Nice. Nice.
I did the last build up, warm up 1%. Like this, until another weight, we probably started working sets there.
I haven't yet done it, so we'll see when I get it.
See, full stretch, elbow back, squeeze. So the contraction of the lat. Let's not forget Sophia. East Coast Mecca.
Rep it.
Available. Count it.
All the merch.
I always like training back with somebody too, just like time your workouts and stuff. I don't know. Especially when you train unilaterally. Is that going on both or one?
Nah, I'm just gonna go one.
So one of the questions we get a lot too is, do tattoos matter when you're on stage?
Yeah, everyone always asks me that too. I mean, I don't think the judge is actually taking points away because you have tattoos, but if you start getting covered, it is going to take away from your physique. Especially with some dark tattoos, you completely covered, you're not going to see as many lines, striations, and things like that. But I don't know, do the judges actually take points off?
Oh, you went straight there, you're like everywhere but the bicep.
I stopped there. Same thing my leg. I have the whole leg done.
Is this Nico in the ground?
No.
No?
This is some guy actually out of Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
He's on my arm.
Yeah.
But I know Nico.
Yeah.
I almost went to him. It's tough to get an appointment with this. He actually opened his books for like a few hours this past weekend or last week, and he booked up already for the year. So it's hard to get an appointment with him.
Yeah, well, there you go. Go to Protan too. Protan's got some good stuff to mix with your tattoos. Because pretty much every competitor now has tattoos. Oh, nice.
Trying to make me look bad, man.
Yeah, I know. Both the shirts are off.
See, that's how you're supposed to look off season. Look, turn to the rear. Look at his rear delts. Turn to the side. Look. See, knows what he's doing.
Wow.
He's got excellent rear delts. Yeah.
Right now, still I'm not even doing it. I've noticed not training delts at all. I have a maintenance volume for delts, so I hit 4 sets of single laterals, 4 sets of reverse flies. That's it for delts for me right now. Now, our biggest focus is chest and arms for this offseason.
Sophia, check how low my arm is.
Wow, look at that. Did you play basketball? Get you on the courts.
Currently weigh 237. I weigh. Usually about 225. 237.
Bolting season.
I don't know. Honestly, you know what? I've just been eating more protein, lifting heavier, lifting more frequently, and good size, yeah.
Clean size, we're good though. So.
Hanging in there. Squaring?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Now I've gotten a good weight. Like I said, I'm trying to stay like that 8 to 12 rep range. So first set, I just got those 12. So I want to keep good form. So I'm not gonna go up in weight. Just gonna try and get as close to 12 reps, if not 12, for the rest of the sets.
Shoulder off season. You know, not bad. Why did you take the 2 years off? You took the judge set, or did
I mean, I just need the size. Yeah, my feedback is always more size, so. Finish that set.
Yeah,
I mean, it takes time, obviously, to put on size.
Yeah.
And I mean, my shape was more structure, conditioning, which was more overall size and fullness. And as I'm sure you know, these guys just keep getting bigger and bigger. So even if I'm progressing, it's hard to catch them because they keep progressing as well. So
yeah, I mean, I was trying to catch up. I was an IFBB Pro League judge since over 20 years. Over 20 years I've been a judge. So you can tell one of the hardest things for competitors to do is to check their ego at the door and work on their weak points. You know, it's hard to say. You know, sometimes competitors don't want to hear it. You know, but you just want to take the time to get better. That's the only way you get better is, you know, judges' feedback. What do I need to work on?
Yeah, they told me exactly what parts of my back I need to work on.
Yeah.
They brought that up. Now it's just all chest and arms. So, I mean,
The
overall,
conditioning has been amazing.
Yeah, conditioning.
Yeah.
That's easy for me, but putting on size is the hard part. It's a process, that's for sure.
Is it mainly because you don't want to get fat?
Is that not even that? I mean, I actually did get to about 225 over the summer, and then I went to a little mini cut to having problems with digestion. I dropped down to about 200, so I'm reversing that. I'm done reversing from that. That ended back in September.
Probably nickel for every rep I did on this machine. This machine's been here for, I don't know. I think when I competed with this machine.
Still works. Gets the job done.
It's not broke.
So you don't want to go heavy? It looks pretty easy for you. I'm struggling.
I'm ready to step on stage.
Yeah. Take your time. Yeah, you good? Fly on the wall. More weight doesn't mean better workout, you know? Because you get more out of the set through feel.
Yeah. That's what I feel as well. asking too is how long should I rest between sets? It really depends too. I mean, yeah, you want to be recovered and make sure it's your target muscle that's fatiguing before it is you just not being able to breathe. You don't want to be so windy going to a set that you're not, I mean, your back's not failing, but you're so out of breath that you're failing because of that. So make sure you give yourself enough rest, one, to actually feel ready from a muscular standpoint, but also just a cardiovascular standpoint as well.
True.
You don't want to be so winded that you can't get any more reps because you're out of breath.
Always use your workout as an outline. Don't go by it's like, I have to do this, because your body feels differently, your mental states differently. Sometimes, you know, you sleep, nutrition, you might need an extra 10 seconds, so don't get yourself down or be negative. Sometimes it just takes, it's a different feel.
You regulate it as you go.
Yeah.
Auto-regulate it.
I've been doing, like, at the end of some of the workouts, lately I've been doing a HIIT workout where it's 10 sets of 20 or 10 sets of 10 with 30 seconds. So I set my watch, I set my phone. Yeah. Like I'll take 135 on the squat, do 20 reps, wait 30 seconds, then do it again. What? The squat? Yeah. Just to get like, you know, instead of doing an hour of cardio some days, it's just, you know.
Yeah. Good way to do it. Yeah. There you go. Do the last hit of these here, 35 set.
See, his first set looked like his last set. Form is exactly the same. Oh, ginger chew.
Yeah, those are the best. I love those. Done.
Deep breath. I trained this morning too. I did chest. Yesterday I did shoulder. Like I'm all over this. I trained with my son later tonight. He wants to do chest.
Got a busy day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good tonight.
Get up at 4. Get up at 4. Go to bed at 12. All right. Did you put your thumb on top?
I usually do, but then I
do too. I never seen anybody else do that.
I don't even know what I do.
My games play video games. It's heavy to do it, but yeah. I feel like I got a new vein.
Especially, I always use squats. I just forgot it today, but yeah, definitely recommend it for back. If you want your back failing because your forearms are failing. Back's a much bigger muscle group than your forearms. It's going to be able to handle more weight.
Put your weights away.
Always.
We don't care. We don't care if you're Mr. Olympia in this gym. You put your weights away. It's respect.
Do it at any gym. Yeah. You come here, you put your weights away. You'll be called out on that.
So far, we did pulls and one-arm rows.
Single arm pull down. This one looks nice. Shiny. Shiny red.
Shiny red.
Alright, so I'm going to do a single arm lat pull down. So I like doing them single arm because with this, we're going to focus more on lats. So, let's see, I don't know how to say this. So when you're doing like a wide grip lat pull down, the elbows are kind of flared out. They're usually going to finish more upper back. Keep the bias in the lat. You want to keep your elbow in front of your torso. So you never want to pass that midline of your body. Once you start getting a lot of that shoulder retraction, it's going to work more rhomboids. We're going to, again, try and keep the tension right on the lats. So what we're going to do is think about taking the elbow, just driving it straight down to the ground and kind of tucking it to your hip. So it's kind of hard to do that with two arms at a time. So single arm variation is kind of the best just to target the lats. And then you want to pull slightly in front of you. So you're going to step back. I like to do it kneeling. You could do it seated. You know, for me, I don't know, I just feel a little bit better when I kneel. Like this. Go here. You're going to just drive that elbow down. You're not literally going to put it into your pocket, but I always think about trying to like touch my hip and put my elbow into my pocket. Come up, full stretch, drive it down. That's cool.
About 12 reps?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really know what this weight sack is, just kind of feeling it out, but it's going to work up to about 8 to 12 reps even. And another thing, when you're setting this up, you're just trying to have this arm lined up with the pulley, so your body's actually going to be slightly off. So this arm's lined up, she's got, bring it down. Same idea, bring this elbow down, right to her head. You can have a neutral or a slightly supinated grip even.
Train people?
Yeah, that's what I do full time. I'm a trainer. So.
I've never done this variation before.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, you should really come down and hold that squeeze. You can almost feel your lat kind of cramping up. It's almost one of the iliac lats, so you really feel it.
So it's lined up?
Yeah. See how his elbow's finishing right in line with his body? So I'll be going way fast. It's going to start working more of your rhomboids. We're trying to keep the meat of the lat right here. Come down and get a big squeeze. It's perfect. So you don't have to get up. Yeah, perfect. You can see it working, you know.
It's a good stretch.
That's the other thing, if you're really tall, like you're seated, you might not have the range of motion to come all the way up and get that full stretch.
It's funny, back in the day, they used to make these machines for people who are like 5'9" and shorter.
Yeah.
So you just have to have everything on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Still to this day, I'll do the V handle. I'll sit on the floor.
Yeah.
To get a full range.
Yeah, that's it. Just gotta figure out what works for you. Yeah. Well, remember, machines and stuff are made for, yeah, the one size fits all kind of thing. It's not too adjustable, but you gotta kind of adapt to it.
I'm trying.
That's what it is.
See, what I like about doing these workouts with most influencers and pros and stuff is that you learn so much, and everybody's workout's different. I keep going back to it, but there's more than one way to get in shape and to get the physique that you want. So you take the best of everybody else's workout and put your own together. So I like this.
It worked out. It worked out for you.
Like lean and forward.
I always do, yeah.
Yeah, see.
I feel like when you start kind of...
Yeah. It's almost like more natural to bring your elbow back that way too. Yeah. Cool. Where's the breakout the burgundy sweat stage? We're always dressed in black.
A little pop of color.
Yeah, I like this slight lean forward a little bit.
You're going on a little bit of an angle, so I try and kind of keep the body in a slight angle.
Yeah. What's important too is film yourself working out just to go over your form. You might be slightly off on something. Plus lately I've been filming a lot of workouts and I'm counting what I think is a certain amount of reps.
I do that all the
Completely
time.
off.
I'll be training with someone, they're like, oh, you only did 10? I'm like, no, I did 12. They're like, no, you did 10. I go back, if I have a video, I'm like, hi, I only did 10.
I did 225 on the bench the other day, warm up, I'm like, can't believe I got 15. I look back at the tape, I got 11.
I don't know, I guess we're focused, so focused on the workout itself, we're not counting it.
Like, I'm not as strong as I thought.
A little more, let's small work today. Still gotta make a challenge.
Wait to the end of your workout to look it up though. Yeah. Increase the weight. It's well set for 32. You can always see when you lift heavier, you see the front delt starting to shake. Is this like a movement that you would, if like you had a client who wanted to become a men's physique competitor, is this something that you would give them like to start or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about back training, it's usually a vertical pull or a horizontal pull. From there, it's just all different variations, different widths, angles, different things like that. Same thing, any kind of pull down, low. I mean, this I think is actually a little bit easier to really think about isolating your lat. Like I said, I mean, just that single arm variation, just bringing your elbow down. I feel like it's just easy to cue to people. They kind of connect with it. It's a staple in my workouts every week. I hit this.
You know, one of the hardest things to teach somebody who doesn't lift is upright rows.
Yeah. I have a lot of clients that and a roll over.
Yeah, roll over.
I was so tricep variation. It wasn't until I saw a video of someone do it without a shirt on that it kind of clicked for me. Yeah. And I just vision that every time.
In my mind, I did 15. How many did I do, Sophia?
I don't even know. Don't go by me.
6?
Yeah.
6 or 7? Yeah, absolutely.
We're in a fourth set, and the first one, like I said, was kind of just feeling out the weight, so I want to get a good workout. So I'm going to get this last second.
If I'm going to do back, I'm going to do back. No half leg. You got a shoulder weight. Sorry. Sorry about that. Do you do your own prep contest prep?
No, I work with a coach.
Okay.
Brandon, based out of Jersey. Smaller coach, but really, really smart dude. So he handles my training and nutrition too.
Okay.
So every week I got to send him training updates, obviously check-ins, we adjust nutrition, training based on how I'm progressing, how I'm feeling. Let us know my feedback for that. So definitely helps. Even, I mean, I can prep somebody and be fine with it, but I mean, you know, even the top pros, top Olympians, everyone has a coach.
Got to be held accountable.
Held accountable, and yeah, you're always going to overanalyze when it's yourself. It's just easier to give it a plan, say do this, and just do it.
You got unbiased opinion too.
Exactly, yeah. You're always going to the hardest on yourself, so.
True.
Let me make myself do more cardio, less speed, and sometimes support action, pull back a little bit. Struggling for 10, you're getting 12 easy.
I don't know how many I got.
Like I said, I can't count either, but I count at 12.
You would have told me 10, it would have been alright. Recap.
We're pulling some.
Yeah, absolutely. If you handle
I'm getting something a little bit like shoulder width. So we already hit on the hammer strength. We hit that kind of closer grip, neutral grip. So now we're gonna go something a little bit wider. Yeah, that works. Why not? Now we're gonna go a little bit wider. With that, we were super focused. The first row movement that you saw us do, we were super focused on keeping that elbow tight. For this one, we're gonna allow our elbows to kind of flare out slightly. You don't have to come all the way up to like a 90-degree angle, but a little bit of a flare. We're gonna pull more towards our chest now before we kind of roll in low into our hip, keeping that elbow tight, and our lat focus. Now we're gonna work a little bit more of our upper back. So we're gonna hop on here. Weight hard. So I don't really know what this is on.
go a little lighter.
A little lighter, right? All right.
When in doubt, go lighter.
You know, let's go heavier now. Might be a little lighter, actually. Feel that. Now, we're working. Get that a little higher here.
Nice. Bring the bar to the top. With abs to the bottom of the chest. You know, it's funny, a lot of people need the mirror to see their form and stuff. So sometimes
Yeah. That's another thing I was going to say before. Knowing like the basic anatomy of where the muscle inserts and the actual functions of it, it really helps you kind of connect with that muscle when you're actually training. So, plus, if you don't have a mirror, just knowing what it should be looking like kind of helps you feel it. Does that make sense? I don't know.
yeah. Feel it in your chest.
Yeah. See how his elbows are finishing up high, his elbows a little bit flared, it's going to work. Trying to put a line straight across the elbows, that's where we're working. Versus before, we were pulling a little lower, it was working more of that iliac lat. So it's just a different part of our back and we're still hitting some lat. Give you a little more focus on upper back.
Do I have my dog hair on the back of my feet?
Yeah, a little bit.
My puppy jumping on my back.
Always with you.
Always with me. Never leave the house without it. Quick, one quick, yeah. Nice. Feel free to jump in on any exercise you want to try.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Leave it to the pros.
Pick up how he's doing it, a slight slant to the back.
Yeah.
So you can get your elbows all the way back.
Yeah, so now straight up. Yeah. So before, like I said, we were really focusing on lats. We're trying to keep the elbow in front of our torso. Now we're working more traps, round boards, upper back. So now you actually, the function of the round boards is to retract the shoulder blades. So now you want to be able to come back and really get them past the midline of your body. That's when round boards are going to kick on. And your lats are going to turn off slightly.
You gotta find a good line in your bed.
There you go.
It's Juan Diesel's spot over
Yeah,
there.
that's the spot. Under that one mic.
We get Juan back in here. He's 1 week. He's been gone so far.
That's all close to that.
Yeah.
Gonna get back in shape.
1 week. Well, I'm watching you, Juan.
2 weeks from now, I'll just be.
He's always in shape.
Yeah, he's still in shape. Yeah. He might have lost a little bit of size, but I'm sure once he touches that weight again, I'll go that size.
So before I came here, I had one Christmas present left. I had the chocolates from around the world. So I think I had the Ecuador
Free workout.
chocolates. Yeah. So, trying to get better.
There you go.
I had that and the C4.
There you go.
Nice little combo.
Champ.
The sugar and the workout. I'm still winning. My back's good. I'm just out of breath.
It's almost like mimicking back double bicep. Just bring your elbows out. Got the ginger chew.
There you go.
Sometimes the macro.
That's the secret.
Is that a macro? This is ginger chew. That's the funniest thing. Dorian Yates said. Dorian Yates, when someone asked him, "What kind of gum do you chew?" And he goes, "Off season or pre-contest."
He's got.
That's laughing, Mike.
Three more, come on.
Nice.
One more, good. So, throw a little intensity in this one. We'll do a drop set.
Okay.
We'll go actually add a little bit of weight from what we just did. Overstand about 8 to 10 reps. Have you drop the weight? Little numbers on this one. Usually I like to drop about 40%. So a little less than half. From there, just beat, either match or beat the previous sets. So I get 10 reps here. I'm gonna drop the weight about 40%. Go for about 12 to 15 reps. Yeah, keeping form as good as we can, but towards the end it's more just everything you got. So form might get a little sloppy. We're gonna keep it clean for as long as we can.
So I do a lot too, a lot of drop sets already. Triceps.
It's fun.
Triple drop sets.
Yeah. Honestly, I was thinking that, but my forearms right now without my straps, it's getting hard to hold on to this bar, so I don't know if I'm gonna have a triple drop.
Weight training is not an exact science.
his forearms. Forearms are done. Burning right now. Like I said, it's not an exact science. I said I was going to go for 8 to 10 and maybe 12 to 15. I hit the 10, I had a couple more reps. So I did 12 and 20.
Is that about right?
That's good. Like you said, it's not an exact science.
We should go back to the tape.
Yeah, rewind.
What are you doing?
I say your muscles don't know numbers, they just have the tension, the stress is under. So you can make 100 pounds feel like 200 pounds. You gotta beat me though. D12 and D20. Okay. Come on. Like that. 8, 9. Come on.
If I do 13,
you win.
I'd be that guy, and I'm not that guy.
You gotta do 15.
I'm not that guy. 12.
No.
Not here to
Tell
beat
us,
anybody.
Frank.
Be nice.
I'm here to learn.
I'm on, let's go. 16, 17, 19.
Done.
I'm take close my hand.
Dusted.
Gotta clean up everything. Only days I'm able to do. I'll come find you.
Funny, you know what? This size, it's like the size forearm swelled up.
Yeah, I literally. It's hard to close my hand.
Stop and shot water.
I got my intra-workout cards in here. And a little cocktail.
You're on a budget? 72 bottles for $9. Stop
Wow.
and shot.
Not sponsored.
One case.
Do I drink non-sponsored? Do I drink alkalized water? No. That's what I drink.
This might be tapped, so. I recommend that. We move over here.
Yeah, all right.
Yep. Well, the pull down variation now we're going to go with that wide grip. So again, going back to what we did before. Elbow out front, driving it down to the hip. It's going to be more of that focus. Now, like we just did with the rows, a little bit more of a flare. So we didn't have a slight lean back. Again, just working on finishing with the elbow a little bit higher, slightly flared out. It's going to work more of the upper back. So you actually kind of mentioned it when we were doing rows. You're doing a back double by.
Yeah.
This machine, the free motion machine, I really like it because that's literally what this kind of is, just coming down, hitting that backward walk. Just coming down, squeezing down on everything.
So you can come over here. If you're ever posing in the mirror, look. Same thing as a back double bicep. Same motion. Squeezing down. So when you practice your posing, it brings out more separation and definition. You practice that back double bicep. And even if you're a men's physique competitor, you'll practice that pose because it does give you that separation and definition. And squeeze. Also look, off season, V-shaped back, in great shape. Isn't that
Like you said though, I mean, men's physique, we're not hitting back double buys on stage, but it's just great for conditioning. You hit that, you hit 5 minutes of posing, bodybuilding poses, you'll be gassed. You'll be absolutely exhausted. I sweat more doing that after a workout than I do during the workout. You're not still on the floor again,
Come right here.
the painful, slow concentric. These I'm gonna keep higher rep too at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know if forms could go really heavy.
Problem with being tall too is that, you know, you have to do your own personal modification of the exercise.
So we'll make it work.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good set. Nice. Nice. Squeeze. Did you ever modify? You always come straight? Just kind of supinate your wrist at all on any other?
I mean, I have a slight supination. I mean, right now, it depends. I mean, if you really want to start working a little bit more biceps into it, I'm sure you know one of the functions of your biceps is supination. There's elbow flexion, supination. So if you want to start hitting more underhand stuff, it's going to work a little bit more biceps in there for sure.
Yeah. You'll see a lot with this too. It's an underhand grip or
Yeah, I usually go from like a pronated to like a slightly neutral. We can slightly supinated grip. Really no right or wrong way to do things. It's finding out what works best for you, what you feel the most in the target muscle that you're trying to hit that day. So, plenty of different variations out there.
fire. Good torn bicep.
Oh.
How long ago? Oh, last game. How long ago was that?
8 years. I wish I had a better story, but we were doing kickboxing. I threw a punch and missed.
It's not lifting. I feel like he's never lifted.
No, all the weights over the years I lifted, hours in the gym, never got.
I'm sure that didn't help once you actually.
Yeah. But it's cool when you're doing biceps, you can see like all the veins and interior stuff. It's pretty.
You might have to do a set of biceps again. I don't want to see this. Yeah. You see the kickboxing?
Derek Pran's Derek Pran's back there.
Alright, nice.
3-time world kickboxing champion. We actually had a video up on Flex and Muscle Fitness on John Gotti Jr., MMA fighter, getting ready for a fight. That'll be up on YouTube as well.
Good workout.
Yeah.
We also got a little extra added resistance here. Ken likes to
It's a
scrape
target.
it. He's stuck into that like halfway point. Just kicks in the extra resistance. That's throwing me off my last track.
So what color hair are you going to have for the show?
We're going to go back to brown.
I think you should say blonde because then the judges will remember you.
Yeah, right? That's not a bad idea.
You know what I mean? Who's that kid with the blonde hair?
Yeah. We're getting Slim Shady for the past few weeks. Yeah.
dramatic flair. Stop and shop.
There.
Manhattan, water's $5 a bottle. So it's a small bottle, yeah. In the gym, $5.
It's wild. I'd pass on that. I don't know. Just on principle.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I can't be back at bed without hitting that machine.
Do it.
I don't know what to call it. It's almost like a high roll.
Yeah.
I gotta do it.
Yeah, do it. There's a lot of great. This is like a. This is like a. You got. Oh, you know, slow. Did you zoom on my covers over there?
I made sure to miss him.
Where are you at? Are you in someone?
He's on every wall.
I know. You know what? I used to, when I used to do a cover, Steve always used to be like, sign one for the gym, you know, when we first started.
Probably wearing all these though, right?
Yeah, now it's like, you know, when we first started.
No.
So I think,
left on these walls, really.
I know, I think I'm on like 50 or 60 of them, covers and stuff, yeah.
Alright.
So which is cool, you know, I have one big one. To the best gym in the world, you know. All right, love this machine. High row, right? You're gonna use this?
Yeah. Couple of high roll.
You good? All right.
Get it started? All right.
Let's get started.
Do a few sets on the end.
Yep. Don't do too much for the camera.
Alright, I might be
Yeah.
overestimating myself. Not for the camera, just myself in general. I'm going to do these, I'm going to a lot of emphasis on the stretch. I'm going to do it, come forward,
Okay.
come back, and then pull to my chest. So I'm not going to use the momentum from coming back to move the weight, but I really want to get a huge stretch here, come back. So it's almost break it into two movements to make it fluid. I'm not going to be super stiff with it. Stretch.
Nice. Bring it up. Perfect form. Say hi to Muscle Fitness Live.
Hi, Muscle Fitness Live.
We're from Dallas.
You look amazing. Have a good day. Bye.
No way you're fitting this up. It's an older piece of equipment, but it works well. Just doesn't adjust too well.
What I'll do is I'll sit towards the end.
There you go.
Like that.
Try to get in there. Kind of use a weight stack to kind of stretch everything out, really. You need to get full stretch and everything out. Fully lengthened, fully short position here.
So I've been dieting for 6 days, except for the chocolate.
So what's your diet look like?
Honestly, it's old school. It's 3 shakes and 3 solid meals. So very easy to do.
Yeah. But for someone who's running around all the time, so shakes just convenient, it's easy to get down. People ask me all the time, like, oh, should I keep shakes out? Should I have more shakes? I'm like, it's so dependent on the person, the individual. It's really whatever works for you, your lifestyle. As long as you're getting that protein in, I mean, I prefer whole foods. I like eating my food though. I'm always hungry. I have an appetite. So like, I want to sit down. I want to eat my food and enjoy it. Not that I don't enjoy a shake, but there's nothing wrong with shakes versus whole food.
Yeah, 3 shakes, 3 meals. Certain days, 4 meals, 2 shakes, and sort of smaller snack, like a protein snack. But it's very higher in protein, lower in carbs, moderate in fats. That's what works for me. If I eat, I can gain or lose 10 pounds in a week.
Yeah.
That's just the way my body is.
Yeah, very adaptive metabolism.
Yeah, so
Regulates what you give it.
my normal body weight, when I was 17, I was 225. I weighed 17, I was 225. I weigh about 235, give or take a pound right now. When I'm doing shoots and stuff, I'm about high 220s, 225. Like I just did a shoot not too long ago, I was 228. So I stay within these.
How do you look now compared to when you were 17 at that weight? You look drastically different? You feel your shape
Of
would
course,
change?
your body composition changes, your muscle
Right.
maturity, everything, But, when I competed, I was 265 on stage. When I competed in my first show, I was 240. So totally, you could go through your timeline at 240. I could at 240, and I would look differently at 240. So that's why you never get stuck on the scale. You go by the look in the mirror.
That's why people ask me all the time. Like, oh, what do you start competing at? I was like, I was about 185 on stage my first show. Now, like I said, early in the workout, I was 190 in my last show. Well, like, you take that 180 versus, or 185 versus 190 at my last show, it's like night and day.
Oh yeah,
It's completely different, So that's why my goal is to step on like 200, but that's just it's a target. I mean, if I step on even 193, but I look 10 pounds heavier, then still win at the end of the day.
I just, you know what, when I'm doing a shoot or if I'm getting ready for something, I'll just weigh myself to see what I am that day. I don't use it as my, as I'm getting ready.
Yeah, it's only one metric. I mean, especially in this sport, in the physique sport, I mean, it's based off what you look like. They're not asking you what you weigh on stage. I mean, especially for men's physique where there's no weight cap, so it really doesn't matter.
Certain people come to you right now and say, wow, you're in tremendous shape, you look great, right? And you're like, in your mind, you're like, no, I don't. I'm like 16 weeks out. So it's all relative. Like Maria just said, you look great. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've been dieting for 4 days. But, to me, it's more of like being in shape 365 and embracing fitness as a lifestyle. So it's, go up and down, but stretch. Hold on. You can't go to Bev's and not do this machine. You're training back. Now, if Anthony qualifies for the Olympia, we got the poster right there. It was an omen. It was a sign. Let me just say, over the years, people that I trained with or filmed, it's so weird it happened that they did extremely well in the Olympia. I don't know.
Hey, I'll take it.
Put it out in the
So
universe.
look back and see.
You gotta make another run this year. Try and qualify, get back. I made it in 2017. Year I didn't pro actually. I went to qualify. That was cool, but I haven't made it back since.
I'll be at the Olympia. I'm actually looking forward to this year. actually just the Olympia. I thought it was a great show in Florida.
Yeah.
This year it was amazing, but I just like that it keeps getting better and better, the show. It's like, I've been to probably 25, 30 Olympias, and the stage gets better, and, you know, Dan Solomon and Jake Wood and those people involved, Tamer and Angelica and Jim Magnu. Just make it better, you know? It doesn't, so like the qualifiers or something, you want to qualify for something special.
Yeah, cool.
And this, you know, it's worth it. You're like, oh, it's everything I expected. It's worth the climb.
Yeah.
Because if it was like every other show, what would be the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I made it.
Biggest stage in the world. It should be special.
The stage is crazy.
Yeah, one more set in here, quick.
Cut. Want to see who our camera person is? That's Sophia. She's awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Great, thanks, Frank.
How's those forearms?
Big ass.
I did. My abs are killing me from the ab workout with Don Saladino and myself for 45 minutes with the abs. I did tricep push downs and I was like, whoa.
45 minutes.
Killer. Killer.
What does it even look like? Is that straight through or you guys?
You know what it is? Your abs get so inflamed the next day that it doesn't even look like you ever trained abs. That's why they say you have to train a couple of days before the show. And when Andre moves, little short.
Stretch your shoulders. You'll see him like 40 reps into it. He's just starting to just keeping that tension on. I mean, they're working. There's quarter reps or partial reps. I mean, once you pass that, you could go to that full range. I mean, you still have that tension.
Two half partials and side movement. You throw side movements in for the show during chest. A lot of people do too. Any side movements?
What do you mean as far as like a lateral?
Because I know a lot of competitors I saw recently working
like backstage or something?
actually training during chest at the end of their workout. They're supposed to do. I've never done it.
I like to do it just to pump up.
Yeah.
For me, like delts, honestly, even this past year has not been a focus for me. Like I said, they're kind of like on the back line in a way. I've always had like stronger delts. I really need my chest to catch up. My back and my delts are pretty dominant, so I need to work on chest and arms. So for me, like I try and put most of my training volume and like, kind of recovery resources into recovering from chest and arm workouts because I'm hitting them way more frequently than I'm hitting anything else. So I'm really focusing on that right now. But I like hitting delts. It's my favorite thing to train now.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not training them in like months. They maintain well, so.
Yeah. Crazy. Are we done?
Let's get one more thing in quick.
One more.
2 sets, 2 high rep sets. We're just gonna do some rope pullovers. Okay. Finish off.
Cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
Come on. Go for it. There's one in front of you.
Preference on the table or?
No.
Most gyms you're not going to find a super long rope like this. So what I do usually if I'm at another gym, I'll grab 2 regular sized ones. And I'll just throw them both right on the pulley. So this one's pretty long. Supposed to get 2 pairs of these here. The reason why I like the longer one is really kind of come back a little bit more. If you have a short one, you're going to get stuck. It's going to hit your thighs. With a longer one, or if you double them up, you're really able to come all the way into your hips with the rope.
I'm gonna be happy. I was gonna say. This is a heavy rack.
Yeah.
I'm on the.
I don't even want to say a rep number, but
40 or 50.
the goal is to do about anywhere from 15 to 25 reps. You're gonna bang in a couple quick sets. I'm gonna go, he's gonna go, I'm gonna go, he's gonna go. That's gonna be a wrap. But... Knees always have to have a slight lean forward too. Lean forward from here, like I said, driving your elbows back, trying to pull all the way into your hips.
Yeah, rope is super long.
So we're using this as kind of a burnout. I'm not worried about form anymore, honestly. I'm gonna try and keep it clean, but the last few reps, I'm gonna start yanking it. That's why everything you got from the last couple sets.
I go right to the belly button.
You see his elbow still getting past his torso. That's what you want. It's gonna fully shorten the lat. That's what we're trying to hit right here.
Around the 22nd rep.
Somewhere like that.
Definitely feel that. It's a good finishing. Good stretch, good squeeze.
I don't start with baseball. Sometimes we can start with these. Go real slow, really hold the squeeze, come up nice and slow. Do a nice slow control reps with these in the beginning sometimes. Just kind of wake up your back. Yeah, just get some blood in there. Good finish here. Good start.
Like the WWE, everyone's got their finishing move. The back. Mine is the behind the neck pull down line. I do 8 sets of 12.
Crazy.
What do you call them? I'm going to be back there before
A lot of people that see these turn, we'll turn them into like a tricep move extension where they're kind of bending at the elbows and coming back. Think about having a string tied to your elbows and it's just pulling it back. Just driving those elbows back, trying to get them past the midline of your body. All the way into the hip there. Perfect. Just 2 sets to finish it off. Not gonna lie, my back's pretty good. My forearm looks good.
Excellent. So we'll recap everything in the description on YouTube. Everything will be up on the Muscle Fitness website, Muscle Fitness YouTube. I want to thank Anthony
Thanks for having me.
back workout. I always learn something. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you. What's your Instagram so people can follow you?
Instagram again is just my name, Anthony_Scalza. I think most of you know Anthony, but ANTHONI_Scalza, SCALZA.
I want to thank everybody at Muscle Fitness and Sophia Evangelista.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back next week from East Coast Mecca with somebody new. Stay tuned.
All right, bye. Okay.